People that feel like that they've been betrayed and you're only here for 2 years. Look, at the end of the day, I'm a guy who's like, if you want to pursue your passions in life, and yours seems to be to go become an entrepreneur and start your own thing, and you can clarify that as well. What do you say to the people that say, well, he only came here for 14 months, he only came here for 2 years, I feel betrayed? Like, what's your answer to, because look, those voices speak the loudest, right? Most people are like, yeah, I get it. The guy wants to go do something else. But then you've got those people that sit around and take this personally.
Well, a couple of things. One, the judgment on my time here, whether it's been the 16 months I've been here to date or however many more months I spend here trying to get us to the right place. I don't think you sit down and judge accomplishments based on how long I've been here. I think you make a judgment on how much did we change and what did we accomplish. In all due respect, if you look at the Raptors and where we're at today, let's make a judgment on what we did with the Raptors based on real results. We won the Atlantic Division. We had the best record we've ever had. I truly believe we have the best, as good a GM and president as anyone in the NBA. We have a new training center coming. Our players made a commitment to stay here this year for the first time ever. Kyle Lowry didn't leave. He could have, and he didn't. Vargas didn't leave. Our guys now are committed here. Vasquez didn't leave and take off. Our guys are committed to staying here now for the first time ever. Patrick Patterson didn't leave. He recommitted here. They all had choices elsewhere. In fact, I think they probably could have made more money than they're making here. Let's go back and judge the Raptors on where we're at, not how long it took. It was always, I was going to be an entrepreneur when I left AEG. That's where I was headed. These guys came to me, and it was such an interesting challenge because I felt like I could make a difference. And all I've tried to do here is change the culture. I know people are tired of hearing that, but in fact, that was the issue here. We were afraid to win. We were afraid to make big decisions. We were afraid to dream big, Joey. You got to dream big. And, yeah, people could give me heat for talking about things like we should try to win championships here, and we should think about what it means to the city when we do win championships here, because we can't be afraid of dreaming big. We can't be afraid of making the decisions necessary to reach those dreams. There's no way we can have success here if we don't set our standards high and we don't dream big. I don't know how anyone could accomplish anything without dreams. That's what I've tried to install here. But I have a dream, which is at some point or another, I need to do my own company. So I get up every morning scared to death that I'm going to fail and that it's my money, my equity, and it's all my responsibility. And if I don't do that before I retire and call it a day, I'll regret never making that decision. That was always my intention. I took a time out from that dream to come here to help create the right atmosphere and culture for our dream here at Maple Leaf Sports, which is how do we get all the teams in a position to win and to hopefully win a championship one day. And I still have work to do. We're not there by any means. I know I'm not going to claim let's go create the parade. You won't hear that out of my mouth again. I know we have work to do, and I'm going to spend every waking hour. I'm sitting here in the office today. We got 10 other things we're trying to do. We got the vote on the training center done. We pushed dirt with BMO Field here in 2 weeks. We have some tough decisions to make on TFC to get them to the playoffs. We're about to start our first Fan Fest ever in the history of the Maple Leafs. For the first time ever, we have sold more tickets for preseason games to the general public at a reduced price than in the history of this organization to open up the Leafs experience to all of those that can't afford or can't get season tickets. We are very committed to taking the Raptors and making them Canada's team. So we're playing preseason games in Montreal and Vancouver. We got a lot of work to do here. Our job is not done. My job is not done. But I wanted to come here and ultimately try to change the culture and get us all to start dreaming big and put us in a position where we are not afraid to make the tough decisions in order to make those dreams come true.
Okay, before we let you go, appreciate you taking so much time. Look, Twitter's blown up. There are always the negative folks, right? And look, I'm going to ask you the final question. You came in and you said that you know your parade route comment. Obviously, it's been brought up to you a million times. Did you expect? Two-part question. Did you expect Toronto to be as passionate as it is and the fans to be as engaged as they are? And B, is there anything you would have done differently vis-a-vis a comment about a parade route?
So whether it be the pictures on the wall or the parade route, what I was trying to do is change the conversation here and open up that that door to a conversation about why not dream big and what does it take for us to succeed. All I was doing was rattling the cage to ultimately challenge our organization and our players. I'm tired of the ceremonies on the ice every night. Let's not live in the past. Let's not use the past as an excuse for success today. And it's time that we are more accountable to our season ticket holders, our fans, as to results that we should ultimately not be afraid of setting, creating, and achieving. And that was my way of making everyone say it's time for. I know we have to honor our past, and we during FanFest we're giving rings out to all of those guys that won all of those cups in the '60s, and that was something I was proud of getting done here with Bobby Pulford. I do honor our past. I do understand our past, but guess what? Once and for all, we got to stop using our past as an excuse for our success here. We got to go create a new history here. And if you don't think about it, if you don't challenge it, if you don't change the way we've been doing things, that's impossible. Those comments were just made to rattle the cages, and I knew I was going to get a lot of heat for that. As to the negative and as to the tweets, I don't follow them. I never have. I don't read the blogs. I don't get to. All I know is this. I've never been treated better in a city. I've never been treated with more respect. People that I run into in the arena, people I run into on the subway, which I take every day, people that I go meet when I sit in the stands or walk the concourse, everyone's treated me with the utmost respect. They all have an opinion. They all have frustrations, but they communicate that in a very positive way. It has never been negative. I've never felt overwhelmed by the negativity here. I don't read the blogs because I think they do have a tendency to be all about the negative. And for the most part, I've really enjoyed not only getting to know people, but hearing their thoughts. And to this day, I've never had one mean thing said to me by someone that was threatening to me at a game, on the streets, or in the subway. And I'm very grateful for the way everyone's treated me, and I don't feel any negativity or pressure at all, and I stay out of the cesspool that we like to call the blogs.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Tim, thanks a lot for doing this. And you know, one last thing. We know that you know, when you were in LA and running Staples Center and AEG and building that company up, that you had that entrepreneurial spirit. You're going to get to do it on your own this time. Did you have any idea that when you came to Toronto you were going to become a celebrity? Like, I don't think you had a clue about that part of it, right?
I don't think I am a celebrity.
Well, listen, when people see you, they point and say, that's Tim.
Ride with me in that hot, sweaty subway this morning when it stopped for about 15 minutes, and I had to start apologizing to people because I was sweating profusely. There's no celebrity that, my brother, nor will there ever be.
Tim, thanks a lot for doing this, and
right,
good
Joey.
luck with the entrepreneurial endeavor.
Hey,
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Last time I checked, I've never met anyone as passionate as you are about the Toronto Maple Leafs, and you don't live in Toronto every day. We don't have to live in Toronto to be part of Leafs Nation. I will always be part of Leafs Nation.